Good morning everybody and welcome back. We are now officially starting our boat projects to get Flying Freedom back in the water. First up is copper coating. She has been out of the water for a long time. She has got a lot of bait on anti-foul. We've decided to go for copper coat and we're going to do it ourselves. It's way out of our price range if we have someone else to do it, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a go. Ben has already made a good start on it and we are going to start by scraping the hull, sanding it back and go from there. And that is a huge job in and of itself. First things first. Babe, you're officially prepared for nuclear war. Let's do this.
Well, she's been out of the water for 3-4 years, I think. And this anti-foul is like baked on. The top layer is just like dust. Oh, and underneath it's rock solid. So, but we've got to take it all the way back to the gel coat because we want to copper coat it. So our plan is scrape it all, sand it back to the gel coat, potentially prime. The guys at copper coat say we don't need to. But yeah, as you see, it's going to be a long task.
Wish you could know that I can use a break sometimes. That I can use a break sometimes. So you're back tonight. I don't wanna waste this time now.
So this outer layer isn't too bad, but it's what's baked underneath, this like dark green layer. That is just takes so much elbow grease to get that off. And then this pink kind of stuff is the epoxy, which we're not going to try and get off because that's just not going to come off. We need to get all the green off basically. These bits we're going to sand, so we just need to get the bulk of it off. We've tried wetting it to reduce all the dust and it helps with this layer, but this layer underneath obviously doesn't get wet, so that's still just as dusty. It's just getting there though. So show you my goggles drying rack.
Yeah, go on.
With literally my goggles last about 10 minutes before they steam up with sweat. There's my little drying rack. These ones are good to go. Got them on rotation. Oh no, I think they might be old ones. God, yeah. If I don't do this, it'll be too soon. What is it? What's the phrase? If I never have to do this again, it'll be too soon.
Yeah. It's about 30 degrees today. Chess has had to go back home. She's took the dogs because she's got a filming gig over the next few days. So there's a heat wave down here the next 4 days. So she was gonna go and do a filming, come back, and then we were gonna go back up to Derby, but it doesn't make sense for her to come back. So she's gonna go back. She's took the dogs. So I'm here for the next week, I think, no, 6 days. So I'm gonna carry on getting it scraped and then sanded. Oh, but I can't wait to stop looking like such a mess. It's coming on really well though. Okay, good morning guys from day, what are we on, Friday? Day 5, and all I really have left to do today is this little bit. It's supposed to be like 32 here, so I don't want to be doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to be up on deck cleaning, scrubbing in the sun, top off, getting a tan. Got my factor 50 ready, pretending I'm in the Bahamas. That is the hull scraped. Apart from the 2-inch bit around the waterline, that is everything scraped. Just got the keel now. We're going to do the rudder, I think now. I've broken the back of it, and I'm going to do a bit of sanding later as well, but oh, I'm so pleased. Okay guys, well, a bit different since you last saw me. Started doing a little bit of sanding. A little bit of sanding for the first time. Wow, that is going to be a mission as well. But it's too hot, so I've decided to come up and spend the afternoon on deck. I don't know what to do with myself really. But yeah, gonna spend a bit of time up here. I'm gonna hose it down, I think. Hosing down is gonna be the first thing to do, because that anti-foul has got everywhere. That was a lovely afternoon, just hosing down the boat. I did not realise how much of the dust and crap from scraping the hull had got up onto deck. For the life of me, I cannot put on our Bimini hardtop canvas thing. I just have no idea how it works. Why do I keep thinking I can hear people call me? So I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. But good news, we spoke to the shipwright guy, John, today. When we bought the boat, the only thing we weren't 100% sure on was the state of the rudder, or the rudder stock, which is like, so the pipe inside the rudder and the two bearings on top. Guy's coming at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't need to be there. I've left it unlocked so he can get in and do it. So he needs to disconnect the steering, and he's going to start dropping the rudder. A couple of other guys are going to come over tomorrow and help him drop it. I might go over, but I might just stay out of the way and let them do it. But I think, thinking about it, I might go over just so I can see it myself. In fact, I probably will. Yeah. So tomorrow the rudder is being dropped. That's just the last big unknown, and that's it. Then once we know that, everything is good to go. It's a bit late now. It's about 7ish, and I did say I was going to come and have dinner up on deck. So must be the first time I've eaten here. Right, let's put you guys down. Every night about this time, there's birds come swooping and perching up the top of the mast. There's shit all over the place. I'm constantly having to clean it. So anyone who has ever just bought a boat and is like learning new things about it will know that you can't just sit still. So I've had dinner and I've got this canvas top here, look, here. And we've got the other bit that covers outside, and we have no idea how it goes on. So I've just thrown it off the side, laid it out, and I think I know how it goes together. So I'm going to try and put it together. Just pure guesswork. I think I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on that, because this makes absolutely no sense. 6 the poppers line up with the back, but I just don't know how these poles stay in place or how the canvas stays on the pole. So let's see what tomorrow brings when they drop the rudder. I've decided I will get up. I will want to come and see. I want to assess any damage or anything and just like understand it really. I cannot tell you how many YouTube videos I've watched about dropping rudders, rudder bearings, this, that, but it's been fun. I've enjoyed it. See you tomorrow, guys. Today was the day they were going to be dropping the rudder, so we can find out the situation, and it is not good news. So I've spent since 5 o'clock this morning, and it's now 3 o'clock, having to cut the rudder out. Unfortunately, the rudder itself is fine, but the stock, the post, had completely seized inside with the bearings and the housing. Yeah, it's completely. So the only thing that I could do to get it out was to cut it. So that means it's going to be very expensive to replace. We're probably talking in the region of £3,000 to £5,000, which we knew we took this boat on as a risk. On that basis, we were kind of hoping we'd get away with it, but worst case, we knew this was going to have to be done. Let's go and show you the situation, shall we? There we go. No rudder. Oh, there's the rudder. Okay. So, this is the rudder stock, which used to be attached to here. In here was a bearing, and the rudder stock had seized. So this part here had seized around this bracket. Okay, you can see, but also the state of the bracket. Look, there you go. See, it's absolute terrible. The only way to get it out was to basically cut the rudder stock, pull from the boatyard here, the guy here who cut it out, thought it might be like a couple of hour job just to drop it. Ended up, he was here at 5, didn't leave till 4, I don't think, or 3. Like, he's literally like a fucking champion, absolutely fucking smashed it. He did not want to give up, and I'm eternally grateful for like the effort and things that the guys here have you know, the effort the guys have put in here. They have honestly been truly amazing. It's J&W Marine who are doing the work, and they're fantastic. Paul's been great, John has been fantastic. I think now we will leave for today because we've been up for a while as well. I'm quite tired. It's Saturday, it is about 32 degrees and it's roasting now, so it's what, 6 o'clock? So yeah, I think I'm just gonna potter around. An update on our rudder issue. So, yep, it's been completely cut out. The guys came back whilst I was away and cut out the rest of the bearing housing. When they did that, they found that there was a lot of build-up of growth and everything behind the bearing housing, which is pushed into the tube, which has got a few cracks in, but the guy said there's not a problem. They can scrape that and refiberglass the housing, so that's nothing to worry about. They are talking with Jeffer, who make bearings and rudders and things like that. Danish company. They've sent off all the sizes, and we're just waiting to hear back from there. Once we hear back, we'll have a cost. Not looking forward to. But yeah, so that's where we are at the moment. It's going to be replaced, fingers crossed, with a Jeffer bearing system, a new rudder, because it'll probably be cheaper to buy a new rudder with the whole system than for the guys here to cut it open, fit a new rudder stock in, and then refiberglass everything over. So that is where we are now. So yeah, all I'm going to do is carry on and scrape and sand. Feels like that's all I do. Here, so this bit here is a nightmare. This stuff here is like just so thick. It's a good like 4 or 5 mil thick. So getting tape up here, then using our scraper to scrape down, but I don't want to scratch this if I can help it. It's a little bit there. But yeah, so we've got to do this all the way along on both sides, and then sand it so it's like this, nice and smooth. It's 1 o'clock, so I've probably been doing this about 2 hours, and this is what I've done. From there, all the way along. So that is the boot line on port side, apart from the back meter, done. My plan is to try and get this all done before Chess comes and joins me in 2 days, time, because it is, if I'm honest, a shit job, and I'd rather get it done so she doesn't have to do this. Chess can climb the mast when we need to swap out instruments on the top. This will be my bargaining chip.
And there next time looked in your eyes.
It might help if I explain what I'm doing. I need to sand it back so it's like, that light green, kind of pinky colour. That's an epoxy layer. What I'm trying to do is take off all the dark green patches. That's the old either primer or the old anti-foul. So yeah, I'll get all the dark green off, and then yeah, we're good to go. Let's get this sanded. Who's that coming over here? Reinforcements has arrived. Gonna welcome her back on board. There she comes. You gonna come and help sand and everything?
Yeah. Yeah. Anything but that scraping. I'll do anything but that scraping.
I have to swap hands to the camera because my shoulder's killing from all the scraping. Is that the right ear this time?
Yes.
You sure?
It should be a left ear.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay guys. Right. If I'm honest, I'm actually having no idea where I've kind of left you because it's all kind of blurred into one. This is like my life feels like I'm falling into Dante's Inferno right now, I feel like.
A green inferno.
Green Inferno. Right, okay, so recap. Port side is sanded ore and the keel is pretty much sanded. There's some, see the dark spots there and up here which need doing, but now Chess is back with me.
What a mission this has been, eh?
You've not enjoyed it, have you? This has been tough, this part, isn't it?
It's boring. It's
yeah, it's monotonous,
boring,
isn't it?
Boring. That's what I do.
Oh, okay guys, well, wow. Let me wipe you off there a bit. Okay guys, well, I'm so pleased with where we've got this week, or the past couple of weeks. But yeah, I think we will leave it there for this video. Guys, thank you so much for all your amazing and fabulous comments from, you know, everyone who's been watching us right from the beginning, to all the brand new people that have subscribed over the past sort of 2-3 weeks. It's been absolutely amazing. I'm so glad everyone is, or we are so glad that everyone is so excited for our new journey. Some of you were very surprised. And also a massive thank you to all our patrons. We do post on Patreon a bit more regularly, every week, try and do it like twice a week. So if you're interested, hop over there. If not, we post here, we'll be posting videos every 2, maybe 3 weeks. Until next time guys, we'll see you then. Bye.